As soon as my boyfriend found out how much money I have, he's been planning lavish ways to spend it, and now I'm questioning his intentions. I, 28 female, want to make it clear that I've always spent money on my boyfriend, 28 male, buying him nice things and whatnot. He got his PS5 and new gaming PC because of me. My boyfriend, however, found out that I have a good amount of money and has started to be quite weird about it. Several times he's referred to my money as our money, and using our money to buy him the luxury car he's dreamt of having. He wants us to move out of separate apartments and get a house together, and has said instead of getting him a small Christmas gift, that I should fund a trip for him to see Europe. I'm from Italy and have family in Bulgaria, Croatia and the Netherlands, and he is from Canada. Buying the luxury car, it's less whether I can afford it and more that seems like something you get your husband or wife and not your boyfriend of 3 years. The house I can understand, if we were engaged or something, but we aren't. He has talked about marriage several times in the past few months, and finally yes, I can afford a trip for both of us to tour Europe, but whereas it's something I might have thought of for us to do before, he only brought this up after finding out that I do have the money to pay for it. Is this reason enough to break up with him? Update 12 days later, so I didn't automatically dump my boyfriend. I decided I'd have a talk with him. I told him that it was basically really damn inappropriate to find out I have money and start making demands. I told him I have no problem using my finances for our relationship, but that he shouldn't automatically expect that I'm going to put out money on very expensive things for him, just because. He seemed very ashamed and agreed that it was a really crappy thing to do, and he got carried away and a bit too excited. I told him I understood, but to do that was very disrespectful to me and the time we've shared together, because it made me feel like all of a sudden my money is what mattered. For a little while it seemed all was well. Then the other day we were having a minor argument over something that turned into a bigger argument, and he said something along the lines of, "Well, you don't even want to use what you have for us, so maybe you've never cared about me." He got really quiet as though he knew that was a crappy thing to say, and we didn't talk until 2 days later. I was really angry. I was going to talk things through with him. However, this came the relationship fatality. He told a couple people we're good with, despite me asking him to keep the money quiet, that I was really rich and could afford tons of crap. How did I find out? Saturday we all went drinking together. He gets a bit too much in his system and orders an expensive bottle of wine. One of our friends was like, "Who orders that crap? We're good with our beers and that's too expensive." Our other friend piped up and was like, "No, it's good, me, it's really rich, she can pick up our tab tonight." Cue several other people who I've never told about my family's money, suddenly grilling me on why I never trusted them enough to tell them about my money and thought we were friends, and those kind of things. I broke up with him the next day. He's been blowing up my phone all day, but screw him. I could have moved past what he said the other day when we were arguing, but to tell people I specifically asked him not to something I trusted him so much with. Yeah, I've lost a 3-year relationship and am probably going to lose a few friends as well.